Katharine Hepburn is like a modern-day Eleanor of Aquitaine. Both of these women made their own rules and blazed their own paths through history. Both have inspired many, and I am sure will inspire many more. Eleanor of Aquitaine is one of the most powerful and significant individuals of the Middle Ages, despite being a woman during a time dominated by men. Eleanor's dad died when she was 15 years old, and she became the Duchess of Aquitaine. Eleanor was born in 1122 BC, and she had 3 other siblings. Her and her sister Petronilla were the only ones to survive childhood. When Eleanor's dad died, he told King Louis VI to take care of her. So he did, and he introduced his son Louis to her. Eleanor and Louis VII got married, but sadly Louis VI died a week after their wedding. So now they were king and queen. They had 2 kids, Marie and Alex. Louis announced he was going on the Second Crusade. Eleanor decided she would go on this crusade with Louis. On their journey, they met Raymond of Antioch, who was very close in age with Eleanor and her uncle. Eleanor and her uncle had a nice relationship, but their relationship drove Louis mad. So he arrested her so she would have to finish the crusade with him. They were defeated on the crusade and they went home. When they got back home, they split up after 15 years of marriage. Eleanor was a single woman again, but not for long because then her and Henry got married in May. Eleanor and Henry had 8 kids: William, Henry, Richard, Matilda, Geoffrey, Eleanor, Jonah, and John. Their marriage was not the best since they were always fighting. Eleanor was mad because she could not control Henry as well as she could control Louis, and after a while they had split it up. Eleanor headed back to Aquitaine with her son John. Soon Eleanor helped her sons Richard and Henry and her ex-husband Louis try to rebel against her other ex-husband Henry. It did not work and Eleanor was arrested. The reason why Eleanor helped, though, was because Henry mortgaged Aquitaine without permission when they were still together. But Eleanor ended up spending 16 years in prison. When Henry, her ex-husband, died, Richard became king and his mom was released. Richard left his mom in charge of England and left for a crusade. Richard went down in history as one of the greatest kings of England and will always be remembered as Richard the Lionhearted. Despite being a woman during a time dominated by men, Eleanor of Aquitaine is one of the most powerful and significant individuals of the Middle Ages. When Eleanor became Duchess of Aquitaine, she was the first duchess in 200 years. Also, her going on the crusade inspired a lot of other noble women. Eleanor, when she died, outlasted her husband's 8 out of 10 of her kids and had 51 grandchildren, with more to come. She inspired other noble women to become more controllable of their life, and if she did not lead the life she led, women probably would not have gotten at least some control so early.